Hello. Wow, +7 already. I didn't notice that. I'm doing this vlog video because, hey, it's a task. Yeah. It's January 2nd, 2025 now. Um, I I should be eating breakfast right now. Well, not right now, but like in 10, 15 minutes, but technically I have until 6:30 a.m. and that's around like 45 minutes from now. But as of this recording, I haven't really, for a few days now, I've just been feeling like shit. Things haven't been going how I'd like it. Like things have been going wrong a lot, and I feel like I'm finally starting to bounce back. Um, I've kind of stayed up all night. I basically slept through most of the first, and since I woke up around like 5:50 p.m., I've been up. So I've been up for basically 12 hours now. But um, I'm currently not liking the night owl sleep schedule, mostly just because I have things that need done and they can only be done during the weekday in the daytime. So when fucking shit's open and when I've got fucking public transportation. But I I feel like I'm bouncing back because I'm starting to do chores again, I guess. I took a shower like since I've been up 5 p.m. I've taken a shower, brushed my teeth. I've cleaned some um like paint dust or something that's that was on the rim of my shower from when maintenance people like patched up some water damage or something. Um, and yeah, really hoping that I will be awake enough to um, get my money orders for my bills. But start this off with the downer that I usually am. Um, I don't know. I was looking into like how to be less pain avoidant, and all I've been getting is like avoidance attachment style for like relationships. I'm like, no, 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 no. This is just me. This is just me for my shit and being alive and shit. But I don't know how to say this in a way that makes sense or to lead up to the context, but I had a kind of like daydream where I got in like an argument with somebody or whatever, and they kind of like just didn't know how to respond to like the crazy shit I was saying, so they just asked me like in a kind of genuine, not hostile way, but it was still, I don't know, it wasn't exactly like I'm here for you, because that wasn't the point of the thing, but like I just asked, why are you like this? And imagining trying to answer that question, I basically did the same thing I usually do, which is kind of like lash out at the absurdity that is existing and stuff, and life and people and myself, but instead is just allowing myself to feel the pain that I have from all that. And in general, I don't like existing. I don't like how maddening and hypocritical shit can be, and everything has flaws, everything has good and bad, and it's just I have this fucking darkness inside myself where I just want everything to just poof out of existence and just fuck existing, and it doesn't matter what's good because there's always a bad part of it. And shit, and why am I like this? I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be human. I don't want to exist. And yeah. I don't know what to say really. Like for some kind of reinsurance, because I can turn that into a fucking bad thing, I guess, because like I do sometimes have suicidal thoughts, but I don't really think about going through it. The only time, well, most times, I don't know. There are definitely times where I try to like, in order for me to not unalive myself, I would twist things in a way to make it seem like I should live in the worst fucking way possible. Which started out as being like, you know, death is supposed to be like the end of suffering or some shit. At least that's what I hear, like when people talk about people dying. It's like, well, at least they're not suffering and in pain now. At least they're in a better place and shit. And like, I would like to not suffer, but maybe I'm a horrible fucking monster and I deserve to suffer. So that's why I deserve to live. So yeah, I deserve to live because fuck me. But that's the one I'm most familiar with. There's like a new one. Oh yeah, it's the morbid thing of like people are all like, actually, I'll just say it as if I take my life, then what's going to happen to me is either I'm going to go to heaven or I'm going to go to hell or I'm going to go some pagan afterlife. And no matter what fucking happens, I'm still going to exist in some way. So there's no fucking point in doing the deed because I just don't want to exist. So but so yeah, I and from that thought, it's like this is my darkness. This is what one thing that, well, I also want to say that like me being human makes me a monster because I'm fucking flawed and there's darkness in my nature, which is like all of us. And it sucks. It fucking sucks. But I'm basically, this might be too edgy of me, but I'm an edgelord, so get used to it, maybe? Fuck, I don't know. I'd say I'm the embodiment of existential dread, which would make fucking sense because I don't like existing. There are some times where I feel okay with existing when shit's actually going right and I'm not struggling with shit, which seems to happen for like, I want to say a week, and then just shit starts not going quite right again. But yeah, so I don't know, maybe I shouldn't talk about that shit. And I definitely have my toxic moments, especially on social media. A place in particular that's I'm not going to disclose, but man, this is just a dark part of me, and I'm going to have to live with it for as long as I exist, which might be forever in some cases. But 6:03, so I got a little more time to talk about stuff. And so on a more positive note, to kind of fully fresh out this vlog video, MiSide. So I'm currently almost in the middle. I'm a little bit past the middle of watching someone play it. I seen the only reason I'm watching this thing is because I seen a fucking meme where it's the Mita character next to Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club, and it says, "Ah, yes, my favorite horror genre, women." and I seen she was next to Monica. I'm like, oh, so she's supposed to be like Monica, huh? Well, I'm interested in watching this now. But so far, if you're watching this and you can like tell how far into a game he is from, you know, what you're seeing here. So since I'm like this far in, my current thoughts are, man, I don't know how to sum it up, man. But it's not even, it hasn't even ended yet, you know? So these are probably half-baked. I'm laughing because I'm literally half in the video, okay? But so far I've enjoyed it a lot more than I thought it would. I mean, it has a charm that I wasn't expecting. And it's like from what I want to say to starting 10 minutes is oh, this is going to be just a yandere horror game where, you know, the girl in the game brings you in and wants you to stay forever. But it just, oh my god. It expanded to a lot, the story expanded to a lot more than that. So okay, so I'm going into real spoilers now. So if you want to skip it, then I guess do this on your video, and when it doesn't show up as this screen, then you know I'm done talking about it. But so going, man, I don't know, like going back and like basically I didn't predict all of it, and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm predicting this game so it's not interesting or anything like that. Like, I was along for the ride, and looking back, I'd say the meta in the cell kind of makes sense to me, because it's like, oh, maybe this maybe what happened is maybe there's like two versions or some different characters like taking her identity or whatever. This is the meta. The meta in the cell is the one from this game, this version. And maybe like the reason why you appeared in a different version first is because that was the previous version, the crazy meta. That's her version. But yeah, and then it kind of like expands from that, where it's like, no, this involves more than just one or two versions. All right, there's a multiverse of versions, and there's she right here. What there's multiple different metas, and fucking this one right here is trying to describe the fucking multiverse and how it sounds like every download of every version is a new addition to the metaverse. So, oh god. And so now there's like so many different versions, and it's like I don't know if this is like so okay. So if you know the game, you can go down in the comments and talk about it and stuff, and but so I guess there's going to be spoilers in the fucking comments now. Well, maybe not, because I don't fucking get comments, but I seen in chat or whatever over here that someone said something about their theory is that like the game started out as a horror game that nobody downloaded and liked, so they changed it into like an adult harem dating sim game or something. Well, not harem, but an adult dating sim game, and it started getting popular and shit. And the horror aspects never left, kind of like it was still just suppressed deep down and shit, but I don't know if it's like their theory from like this far of watching this guy play, or like they know the whole game. But it's interesting to see the horror elements in this. But also like there's so many meta versions that's like there could be like a harem element, or like a pick which meta is for you. and man, I'm like feeling it or whatever. The phone's going off for some reason. But yeah, I'm like kind of digging it, and I'm like, because there's so many different versions of Mita that basically they can try to like tug at your heart in different ways to where there's at least one of them that like the strategies, at least one of them will click with you, and then it's like, oh, I like Mita now. And it's like, bruh, like it's hard not to just like, oh, I'm in that camp now. I wasn't expecting to actually I wasn't actually expecting to get invested. But it's like, oh, I want to save this version of Mita. Oh no, now I'm trapped in this. Uh, but it's enjoyable, and also a little side thing. But I don't know. Maybe it's supposed that some parts are supposed to be like fun. I I don't know. I'm not too good with the horror jump scare things. So the PT part at the beginning wasn't really all that. I didn't vibe too much with that, especially jump scare in there. But when you like escape from crazy Mita, when new Mita, I guess, newest Mita was in the cell, and you go into like some room with a bunch of stairs that are like, it's like a spaghetti room. It's like that one painting or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but I don't know. I kind of thought like, hey, Funhouse. Like we're in a horror situation. I'm like, hey, this sounds fun. This looks fun. Just run around this world. Oh man. I wouldn't be able to do good in it, but man, I'm gonna have like some fun in it at least. I'm glad I'm not playing it because I would not be able to make it through the horror parts, but it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to finish the next 2.5 hours of this 5-hour video, which I'm gonna watch some more of it when while I'm eating my breakfast. But yeah, there's that, and real quick, like 15 minutes, I made a new Minecraft world, and the reason for that was felt like things were going slow, which isn't too much of a bad thing, but I have resource hogs in my mod pack thing. Not official, but I felt like if I had those, I would like I had a resource hog available, things would go faster. But the thing is, I used up the trades on my custom NPC, and so there's no trade for like pig seeds to grow pigs. So I was stuck with well, I could make a new one and have them trade it, but fucking no. I decided not to. I did some tests, and it seems like they don't like being a fucking box. So you need at least one piece of glass above them, and the greenhouse glass does not work for it, which is okay. glass is fucking cheaper and more available. So I made a new world with the intention of having the first trade I make be for a pig seed, so that early on I can get a pig growing to become a resource pig, at least for iron. But so I might make a new tour video of my new world. And there's no cyan dye. So yeah. I could probably make a trade for it, but I do not have greenhouse. I don't have the dye to make the greenhouse class. So yeah. But I'm doing all right in it. The first 2 days in it was a fucking blood moon, though. I was really not prepared, so there was like a mountain right by my spawn, so I just fucking dug some dirt out and hid both nights. And yeah. And at the time I didn't have a NPC that can attack shit. So there was no creepers exploding from being attacked. So yeah, but maybe I'll do a tour video in the future. But yeah, so that's it for my vlog. And I got 10 minutes to start on my breakfast. I'm gonna have some Hot Pockets and hope they don't fuck me over, my body. I've also been having a problem with sodium, I think. My body was feeling like shit. My legs were hurting and everything, and I think it was too much sodium. And so I'm trying to like reduce my sodium, but like almost everything I have is high fucking sodium. And I didn't eat much yesterday. On like New Year's Eve, I ate like a whole fucking frozen pizza. And then I just kind of slept, had acid reflux, so got up until it settled, and then slept some more, and yeah. I haven't ate much, but I'm gonna eat again. So yeah. And I was kind of forgot to tear away from this, so oops to anyone. It's the end of the fucking video. I just had to where OBS was. Alright, so if you're seeing this now, I kind of did it oopsie. So when you see me pull up OBS when I was up here, that's when I actually stopped talking about MiSide. So if you go back to that, oopsie, where the fuck? Okay, so yeah. Happy Thursday. I will see you guys later sometime. Take care. I'm trying.